one of the things that actually I think is fascinating, I find fascinating, because most of what I do I end up doing solo. You guys have been together for 20 years, and we can clap and celebrate. That's fantastic. But man, we know there are marriages that don't last 20 years, and let me finish. And there are four of you, and not only four individuals, but if you can think of a cultural or personal pressure, you're surrounded by them. Artistic difference, there's money involved, there's religion involved. I mean, there's this sort of soup of things that generally pull people apart. 20 years later, you're still making music. You're actually here together. Are there specifics to that? Are there practices? What does that look like? How do you get here?
There are a couple things that come off right away. In the spirit
separate buses for all four of us. Yeah.
Separate buses.
Actually.
Limos, and just to have them all available.
That's right.
Really, like plain industry speak, in the spirit of REM and U2, we, if somebody comes in with an awesome idea, this is a gift to us in the moment, and we're serving the greater expression of the four of us together. So everything here is 25%. There's four of us, and that equals 100%. Unlike some USA Today polls, which somehow don't equal 100%. I never understood that.
I know.
It's unreal. It's like every other one.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds. So we literally let's take money off the table immediately, because we're humans, okay? Yes, a lot of us here in the room are Christians, but we're still humans, and so to alleviate that in the creative process, I mean, in Nashville, we've seen all sorts of folks that have gotten really snippy and weird about music, and I wonder what would have been made had money not been an issue. So that was one immediately that we... I think this is our...
Sorry, you don't want me to cross that line. That's fine, Mike. And stop touching me. And
Yes.
yeah. Next question. No, what does it take to kind of, I think, well, we broke up every record we made. That's not really a joke. We did, and those breakups lasted, a day, maybe 24 hours. But there were many points in the process where it was really hard to kind of be together in the same space. And we would fight over the silliest things. And then I think it was around Good Monsters when it was sort of that point where, well, we're either going to not do this anymore, or we're going to step in further. We're going to be more vulnerable with each other. We're going to actually pretend that we have implication in each other's lives, that we matter to each other, and that the good and the bad of who we are, that we can be stewards of that in each other's lives. And that was, I think, a really pivotal moment for the band, and maybe why we've stayed together for the last decade even, is just that we've stepped in further and tried to just be better to each other in a sense.